you have to, as you say, Beseech has changed its sounds in each album, but if you have to compare My Darkness Darkness to other of the albums that you already have, uh, uh, from which album do you find more similarities? For example, from Black Emotions or from another album?
If you compare My Darkness Darkness to previous Beseech albums,
Yes.
I would say that Soul's Highway is probably the one that is closest to this new album. But then there are also a lot of elements, the more calm stuff, which can be heard on Black Emotions, like songs like Neon Ocean and Demon Child, and also, but also some songs from the first album. So it kind of summarizes the whole career of Beseech, but with a new sound. And another important thing that came along with this new sound was that when we had started writing, we realized that this comeback should be with a few old members, but both the 3 new members.
Right.
So therefore, we also have a new vocalist, female vocalist, Angelina Solgen Söder, and a new drummer, Håkan Karlsson, and also a new bass player, Johan Önborg, who also have produced the album.
Right.
And having Johan in the band is a really great asset. So besides that we got ourselves a new bass player, we also got ourselves a producer for the album. Then Johan is also known for being one of the staff at Destination Street Studios, which have done many great recordings with big bands and also some legendary bands, actually.
So, as you mentioned, the band has changed at least a bit its sounds on these My Darkness Darkness. So, do you think that fans of Beseech from the 90s will be in some sort of way, well, not disappointed, but it will be strange for them that you change a bit the sound now, or do you think that it will be the same for them?
I think that those who have been followed Beseech since our first album, this is the 6th Beseech album, are fully aware of that Beseech always make changes for each album, and so we did with My Darkness Darkness. But I think that the new album also summarizes the whole career of Beseech in new package, sort of. So the melancholic Beseech feeling is still there.
And the style of music that you play was quite making a scene back there in the early 2000s. For example, you make a tour with Lacuna Coil back then in 2001, but now those bands that plays that kind of music, well, they normally change. Do you see yourself as well as a changing band, like you are returning but with a different sound now?
I think that Beseech has been handling we are not ACDC, for an example, that strictly the book of their own sound, and I think that we have developed slightly through each album, and now for we made not a total makeover, but have created a new sound that sounds fresh. It still sounds as ish, but we have went more to a vintage oriented sound, perhaps. The music is it's still heavy,